Let me see if this is actually working and that you can hear me, I can hear me, and that we are all good. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, no. No. Is it working? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right. We're going to find out. Hello. All right. 안녕하세요, everybody. Welcome to the Protostyle. I'm not exactly sure what's the best time to do live streams, so I'm just doing them somewhere between 5 and 7. You let me know in the comments if there's a time that works better, but this seems to be the time that works pretty well. I am still working on Eugene Ruff Wagner's EP. I think it's going to be called Undeleted Scenes. And tonight I'm going to do a little bit more tweaking on this song, Switch On. I'm going to read through one of my producer mentors, Rob Wells' comments about this song. And I just have to say this. Cy Medway Smith, my other producer mentor, loved this song. And he said this about it. It's great. And if you kidnapped the B-52s and locked them in a studio and said, you can't come out until you make electronic music, this is what they would come out with. It's great. So he said it's brilliant. So I love that. I like that attitude that the B-52s have. They're so quirky, and there hasn't been anybody quite like them before or since. So I think that's a really, really good sign. Do let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay, and if it's coming through okay. I'm gonna do one more check here and see if we are coming through. If it's coming. Yes. Okay. All right. And get my chat here. So I should be able to see in the chat if you have things to say. I hope you're well this evening and working on music of your own. Oh, yay. Hi, Mike Connors. Welcome to the show. How are you doing this evening? Tonight we're going over Switch On. So to go over what Rob Wells said about this. Actually, let me just play it a bit. I'm just going to play it. Make sure you can hear it okay, too.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for our destiny to harness electricity. Science, kits, and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on.
I think the vocals all need to come up.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too. Humans of antiquity were focused on
Come up a lot.
but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there. It is surprisingly difficult to get the timing right. And singing switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off is, you try it. It's a tongue twister. I'm amazed at how hard it was to sing the backing vocals for this. Yeah, isn't it kind of a B-52's aura? I like that. Yeah, thanks. I think it's such a huge compliment. I love the B-52s. They're so weird. I love weird music. They're so weird, but they're like pastiche and funny and just experimental. Yeah, really neat. Okay, yeah, so the timing for switch on, it just tough. You can even see I've tried already several things, chopping it a little bit, but gotta make sure it's exactly right. I'm gonna put on the metronome.
An implant chips in you and me.
Okay, metronome sort of plays tricks on me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
It's like a little rushed, so I'm gonna nudge it this way, a smidgy. See how this is.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
So, this is tricky timing. Let's listen to it with everything else.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. Switch on, switch.
That's what we do now. Now feels slightly laggy. And this is where it can get all timey-wimey.
Switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
That's what we do is like dragging, I think.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just clip this right here and try nudging it that away. Just a little.
Switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Ah! I can feel when my throat loosens up that the timing is right.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on.
Okay, yeah, this switch on is fine. And then when it comes in here, it's a little awkward. So let's get this one next. And I better save that. Those little timing things I try to save because they're hard to get.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on.
Again, I think this is slightly rushed, so I'm gonna nudge it. And I have set my nudge controls so that I can nudge it like 5 milliseconds, 10 milliseconds, or 20 milliseconds. Mike from Creative Sauce has a really good video on setting your nudge commands, but it's worth doing. I use them all the time.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
I'm dragging somewhere, maybe. Okay.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch.
If I just have to chop this all to hell, I will do it to get the timing right.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
And then that's what we do is dragging again.
On, switch off, that's
right here.
what.
Yeah, okay, so let's try cutting this and nudging it up that away.
On, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings do.
Yeah, okay. I think that's better. Timing. It really makes a difference in how things hit and how things feel. It makes all the difference.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm
Switch off is like slightly laggy, but I'm right here. Okay, so let's just smoosh that up a little.
on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm
It's close. I'm gonna push it till it's wrong and then bring it back.
on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up.
And this is just a smidgy late too, so push it up.
On,
Then I'll move on.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings do.
Yep. Great. I have got some stuff going on in this bass, and I don't want it to be too wide. Let's see, what does this send? Okay, so I've got that going to my delayed bus. I call it the late bus. And I think I have it set up so that there's a compressor on the late bus. That needs to listen to... Oh man, my head just got confused. Okay, hold on. Just listen to this. That's all fine. Here comes, yeah, so that's okay. Okay, but then I need the late bus to listen to, and I need those delays to be smushed down. So I need to send this original bass signal to the compressor so that things can get out of those echoes can get out of the way of the actual signal. So I'm going to do a side input on the late bus compressor, which should be set to, oh, it's serious. Yeah, that should get it right out of the way. So let's listen to it from here. Better. Just to compare, oh, and I'll send it post. Just to compare, without it, so there's some muddiness that happens. So when I turn this on, it should clear that up. Yes. While getting those echoes in the spaces. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna save. Yeah, that's a good trick. I'm starting to always do that now, where I put a compressor on the reverb, or I can put a compressor on the delay, so that can be hooked into the original signal, so that those things get out of the way. So I think I want to pull down some of the delay over here.
Humans become robots, cyborgs
There we go.
through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Good. Now I have that new writing.
Humans become robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Something I want to add to this is vocoder. I think I'd started to, but then
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch
didn't follow through.
Switch on,
I don't know if it needs it. I mean, I always love the vocoder, so
we do. I'm up, you're
let's just try it out.
up. Switch up our feelings too.
Move this bus over here for now. Call this the vocoder bus. I have vocoder on so many of the other songs. So I'm gonna just add the towel vocoder right here. Set the input mode. Okay, and let's write a little vocoder line. Okay. Am I sure I didn't already write something? I don't think so. All right, I will. I'll just make a copy of this. Wait, am I even using this track? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll make a copy of this. With the effects. Doesn't have any effects. Okay, and call it the vocoder. Call it the vocoder carrier. And set a send from that. To the vocoder bus. And we'll set it all the way to the, pan it all the way to the left and make sure that it is pre-fader. Should be our carrier. And then as far as the lead, the voice that we want to have be the vocoder voice, I believe it is number 16 is my lead. Starting at the beginning. Yes, 16. Set up a send here to the vocoder bus. Right here. Pre-fader. And put that all the way to the right as the modulator. And now, let's get a good sound for the vocoder. I'm just going to set it to its initial sound. Oops. Initial sound. And which is kind of, it's perfect for vocoding, but a little cheesy to work with, but it works really great for vocoding stuff. So let's look at what Eugene is singing, and where'd it go? Okay, so
We thought that they We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys preparing
fix it.
for destiny to harness electricity, science, hits, and chemistry, and rocket joy assembly. But then we
All right. I'm not a keyboard player, obviously, but I'll go through and fix notes.
we thought that
Okay, and let me turn this. Should be able to hear this.
thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys.
Yeah, okay, good. And we'll solo this so I can do some writing. And fix this up.
Thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that they
Chemistry. Oh, I really want to be able to write this on in the term. I have this set up funny. Let's just. Because this doesn't need to be. That might or might not work. Nope, I don't. I hate it. Zeros and ones. Change that. Make it quick. Alright, let's see how that sounds in context with everything else and pulling the synthesizer all the way down. Taking off my metronome.
And we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Can't hear it very well. So let's boost some of the yummy frequencies on the vocoder.
Daring for a destiny to harness electricity, science, gets and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Alright, it's clipping because it is really loud. I guess I can smoosh that down a little.
Daring for a destiny to harness electricity, science, gets and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what
I like it.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're on, switch.
Okay, so then write a little bit more. Switch.
Switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we Switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
I like this kind of descending line. The cool thing about vocoder is it doesn't have to exactly match up, and it can be flavorful that way. So let's just try it.
switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
I don't even don't think I have any Eugene happening there. No. That's fine. Let me see how that sounds.
Switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
I like it. There's a note here. It could be cooler. Let's see.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm
I don't know.
what we do. I'm up,
Did I do that right?
what we do. I'm up,
Da-da is what I wanted to do.
what we do. I'm
Whoa.
what we do. I'm
Yeah. Okay.
what we do. I'm switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Yeah, this is great.
humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
I didn't have that exactly lined up, but I kind of liked it.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to
Yeah. Cool. Cool. This is sounding good. Ah! Sorry. Didn't mean to yell into the mic there. Hate it when I do that.
it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity.
What if I do this? Chords are really cool in the vocoder too.
It is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
I kind of love this high note happening here.
To breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. Just keep it up.
To breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch on,
Yes.
switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
I think this is the right placement.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Let's do some chords. Get my... I'm just gonna put this console over here for now. So I can write as I go.
Switch off,
Da. No.
switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. Up, you down.
Kind of like it just being like that. That's cool.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you
Come on, I should be hearing it.
down. Switch off, switch
Right? Isn't it happening?
on, switch.
Oh, I have the MIDI is really soft. It's really soft. Let me just bump everything up to where it should be. There we go. Maybe try this.
Switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you down, I'm down, you
I want more. Need more.
Charts with
Maybe.
charts with charts with
That might be really weird.
charts with charts with charts with charts with chalk. That's what we do. I'm up, you down, I'm down.
I kind of love it. That's what we do.
What we do, I'm up.
I like that. Maybe I could have a little tension release here.
What we do, I'm
Yeah. Oh, I did that opposite, didn't I? There we go.
what we do, I'm up, you down, I'm down. You're up, with chalk, our feelings too.
Mm-hmm. Those chords are really cool. Okay, let's do some more.
Charts with charts with charts with charts with charts with chalk. That's what we do, I'm
It's just an octave, really.
charts with charts with charts with charts with
Oh wait.
charts with charts with charts with chalk. That's charts with charts with chalk. That's what charts with charts with chalk. That's what we do. I'm up, you down, I'm down. You're up, with chalk. Our feelings too.
Alright, let's hear that without the synth. See how we like it.
Charts with charts with charts with chalk. That's what we do. I'm up, you
It's cool and I can barely hear it. What is happening?
Charts with charts with charts with charts with charts. That's what we do.
charts with charts with charts with charts with charts with chalk. That's what we do. I'm up, you down, I'm down. You're up, with chalk. Our
Feelings too.
It works.
humans become robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Ooh, here's what I want to do. Because this is so cool.
Humans of antiquity were focused.
I want to set up an aux send. So let's take this vocoder and I want to send it to a new aux track. And I'm going to do some resampling. All right, so let me pull up that new aux track here. And this will be vocoder resample. So I can just record just the vocoder sound and I can use it elsewhere to enhance. Let's arm this. Where's my vocoder? Okay, there it is. So let me just start recording it from here. It should pick it up. It's going to be extra loud because it's running through. Well, I mean, I don't. Oh, let me make sure I have the aux set up correctly too. So from here, I want to pump it all the way there. Yeah.
Humans of antiquity were focused on on philosophy, but soon.
That didn't work very well. Let's try it here.
Switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what. You're down, I'm down, you're up, switch.
Wow. What? Why? That should have no problems going to that auxiliary. Okay, there's something odd with the routing happening. So I'm just going to try setting this up so that it's sent from the vocoder carrier. That's so weird. Let me try that again. I must have done something wrong. Okay. So if I want just the vocoder sound, I could sample it here. And I'm gonna try that. So we'll see if that works. We're gonna set up a send, new auxiliary track. And this, I wonder if this is like where patch points would be a thing. I should look into that. Okay, and we will arm that for recording and see if it does it now.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to.
Nothing. Nothing. Okay. This is so frustrating. Alright, we're going to try this one more time from the vocoder track, because it should work just fine. Yep. Okay. Sends. New aux track. Arm for recording. Record.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy.
That was weird, y'all.
Set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest man in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on.
This is resampling what I'm doing now.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Okay, great. Now I want to have another audio track that will be vocode resamp. And just smush that over there, and we will mute that auxiliary track for now. Now with this resample, I have more control over the volume. I can add more to the track if I want.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some
We'll calm it down.
discoveries. Smartest man in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch
I might put it off to the side a little bit too.
off. That's what.
See how that is.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail
I like that.
across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest man in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Yeah, cool. I want to take this. Man, I know I said I was going to be exporting stems, and this is always what happens when I'm like, oh, I'll just tweak it a little. It is like 2 hours later. I'm having an entirely new arrangement and new parts. Oh, dear.
Switch on, on, switch off.
Oh, that's not right. Figure out where.
Switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on.
I think it goes right here.
That's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Hold up. I don't think I have that correct. It's really quiet.
switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch
Huh? Where do I have... Okay, there's my lead vocal. And it should just go right along with that.
That's what we do.
switch on, switch off, switch.
Early. Okay. That should be alright.
That's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Yes.
humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on.
I like it.
Switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
humans become robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
I'm gonna copy this over.
What we do.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Mm-hmm.
What we do.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
I kind of want to use this like breach the cranial cavity part in the bridge somewhere because it's really creepy, and having the robot sing it is nice. So let me see about what I can. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I want to copy it. So hold Control, hold the top, and it should make it copy. Okay, so yeah, let's figure out what's happening here.
humans be
Oh, audio dropout. No. You can do it. There we go.
robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after
Figure it out. Maybe just repeating that. Breach the cranial. Breach the cranial cavity. What a weird line, Eugene. What a weird line. I love it. And then it would be right here, I think. Would it be sooner?
coming after you.
I mean, I could experiment with it sooner. That.
Coming after you.
I kind of like that. Yeah, I like it actually.
Coming after you.
Maybe just breach the cranial cavity. Let's try that.
Coming after you.
T. Need to finish out the word. Oh, sometimes I have awareness of what I'm doing and how it's ridiculous and wonderful. And I'm grateful in those times. Yes. Okay. I want to like hear it again. It's so weird. Oh, hello. I mean, why? Uh-oh. Hello. Guess I'm back. Was that right? Let me try. I'm gonna transpose this one down. See how we like that. Maybe not that much. Transpose it down by, maybe 6 instead of 12. 12's an octave. Ooh, that's bad. Maybe just by 3. Because then it would be in a harmony. Yeah, let's try that. -3. Okay, never mind. Wow. Let's try 2. I don't like any of that. 5? Did I already do 5? I don't like any of that. All right. Hello. Breach the cranial cavity. Maybe it needs to go up. Up by 3. Or 4, I guess. And this, folks, is why I'm a slow producer. No. No. Alright, I'm gonna just try one more thing and then we're moving the fuck on. I am ridiculous. Alright, that's what I... Oh, no, no, oh, that's what I wanted. I meant to hit save. Alright, there we go. Moving on.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, you're up, switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
I'm gonna really drive this resamp.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, you're up, switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Alright, I want some more breach the cranial cavities over here. Yes, come with me into the outro. Let us find out where they need to live. Wait. I don't think I have this quite right place. Almost, though. Hello. Come over here. Okay. Sorry I'm getting these dropouts. This is how to reset the little audio dropout, this little chip looking thing. Run stop the audio engine. Sometimes it works. No, I don't want that to get in the way of this. Up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Up our feeling to breach the cranial cavity. Right after it, maybe. Let's try it there. There. Sooner. Our feelings too. Right? Right there. Ridiculous. Just breach the cranial. That's all we need. Come on with the audio dropouts. Whatever. Is it too much? Is it not enough?
Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Yeah, I don't want anything to get in the line. Your feelings too. Okay, now that I have made some serious arrangement changes, or just added a new part. Boy, the difference between Control Z and Control S is a big one. back this up and have a listen through and see if I'm good to start actually exporting some stems for this.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness the.
There's a little
We thought that they were merely
breath,
toys for
but I like it.
entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness electricity, science kits and chemistry and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
I feel like all of these could be louder. So I'm gonna turn them up. Like the bounce. Maybe I should turn them up individually rather than all as a group. Nah, let's just turn up the bus. Let's turn up the bus. Because when it comes in, it should really come slamming in.
Switch off. That's what we do.
switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
How come I'm not getting any signal here? Ah, because that's the telephone. I see.
you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
That's better.
humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on.
Should I turn off that now that I have it resampled? Probably. Let's have a listen.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail. Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but
Let me get this entrance a little cleaner.
humans of antiquity were
Where did all the rest of my track go? Hello.
humans of antiquity were
Hi, Don Satan. I love your name. It's great. I'm a vegetarian, so I eat a lot of seitan.
They found it is no mystery.
Glad you like it.
Cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch
I'm very close to being ready to export the stems, so that is going to happen.
down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
So something shocking that my production mentor Rob Wells said is on the original version of this that I sent him. I had a lot of reverb on everything, and he says, please lose the reverbs. I find there's so many things drenched in reverb at the moment, and that's what's giving your song its softness. If you get rid of the effects of the reverbs and delays, I think this will make your song feel much stronger and less dated. And indeed, I took away a bunch of the reverb, and it sounds crisper, it sounds cleaner, and it sounds a little more hard-hitting. I wonder though if I should put some of it back. It's hard. It's hard to not add reverb to damn near everything. So I don't know. What do you think? But let's listen.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch
I want to get that little arp.
that's what we do.
I guess it's pretty
Down and up,
loud.
switch on, switch off our
Feelings too.
humans become
Oh, that's something I want to do.
through and through. Switch on
So I want to pan some of my drum. Oh, I did pan my drums.
after you.
I mean, this is almost complete. It's those. I wonder if I should put some delay on and stuff. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I should like time myself. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Whatever. This is why I'm a slow producer, though. I gotta like rein this in. I really do. Okay, but we're gonna put some delay on this for funsies. See what it sounds like. I love it. Okay, maybe not that much, but we'll have a little bit less. All right. So let me. I don't know if that was enough. I don't think that was enough. All right, I do want to start it with just nothing. And then maybe about here.
Switch on, switch off.
Okay. What else do I want to add? I'm gonna add reverb. Whatever, Rob. I want some reverb on my vocoder. Okay. Add a little reverb. Oh, I have the reverb bus just straight up muted right now. All right. Let me go through and delete where I have it at the moment so that it doesn't mess up my mix so far. Ah. Don Satan, I haven't seen your name in the chat here at the Protostyle before, so welcome. Yeah. Are you a Cakewalk user? Or yeah. What do you do? What sorts of musics? Very interested. People do all kinds of genres of music that are using Cakewalk, and I just love that. Like people do acoustic stuff, folk stuff, singer-songwriter stuff, and then just like electronic weirdo stuff like me. So it's a versatile program. One thing that I haven't done with Cakewalk that I'd like to try to figure out, two things really, is I'd like to figure out how to perform live with it. That's going to be sort of a journey for me this next year, I think, is I want to try learning to perform electronic music live and make it a little bit more interesting than like singing to a track. And I'd also like to learn how to do notations in Cakewalk and maybe something like Sibelius, or I think that there are some free programs as well. But it seems like that could be handy because I'd like to work on scores, and I'd like to be able to work with live musicians too, that would be able to read music and play it. I think that'd be real cool. And I think the technology is available for me to do that. So those are my two kind of journeys for this next year. All right, now that I have all the reverbs off of everything, I'm going to add it to my weirdo, creepy robot voices. There we go. Yes. Okay. Maybe a little less. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Let me open this up. Okay, I've got... on the vocoder resample. So let's first have no reverb on it, and let's write that.
Coming after
I want to make sure my reverb is correctly set too. So I'm pretty happy with how that sounds. Let's have a look at this and make sure that it's, yes, okay, so it is all the way set to wet. There's no dry sound in it. That's what I want. All right.
coming after you.
Yes.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch.
Oh,
That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings do.
I was getting some of my vocoder carrier happening there. Why?
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch.
It's not bad, but oh, I don't want any reverb on that. Shouldn't have any. Why is that coming through the reverb? Right there. Oh, I guess I have it all the way set. Yep, that would do it. That'd be why. Alright, so it's not that I'm hearing. That's fine.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on.
Interesting. I think the reverb sort of brought out the chordal. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Okay. Alright. I will experiment a little bit.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings do.
Don Satan, you're asking who's the composer of this song. So, technically three of us are the composers. Technically and officially, there are three composers. Originally, was composed by Robin McKenzie, who is a cool singer-songwriter and does some production as well. And then this is for Eugene Ruff Wagner's EP that he's commissioned me to work on. And then I've added a lot of arrangement and pizzazz. So that's but there's three composers on this song. Yeah. And the EP will be coming out, I think, early next year, which, there's not a whole lot of year left. But yeah, hoping to finish out the music end of it by the end of this month. So it's exciting. it's all turning out really good. So I'm happy about it.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too. Up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too.
All right, I gotta go back and make sure that with my chorus that everything's sounding okay.
Switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our
Feelings too.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna save this. This is all sounding pretty good. So let's go ahead and start exporting the stems. Like I said I was gonna do at the beginning, and then I said I'm gonna tweak a few things, and that's how it goes. So Don, you recorded an acoustic EP a few years ago in Cakewalk. Nice, very nice. And was that the first thing that you'd recorded, or had you done some like studio recording before that? I'm always interested. It's amazing. Like, big studios are becoming obsolete. And that's not me saying that. That's a lot of my mentors at the Songwriting Academy who are mega producers. They're working out of their homes with equipment, with pro equipment. So you can do it. You can get that pro sound. Very cool. All right. So with stems, exporting these things, first is going to be getting them organized. So I almost have things organized, but I also have things scooted around so I could be working with them. So let's get things all neatly organized and put together. Roque Avellaneda, Roque, hello, welcome. Yes, you're on time for the stems. I'm just now getting to it. Hi, welcome. How are you? How long have you been using Cakewalk? What do you use Cakewalk for? Do discuss. So getting these things organized, first of all. I think I'm going to put the vocoder sample. Ooh. Well, I think I'm going to leave it on its own, because if I put it in a separate bus, it's going to change the sound. So I'm just going to leave that going straight to the master bus. Oh, you're here because of Kianra and Mike and Enjoy. I love how it auto-corrected his name to Mike Enjoy. Or maybe that was you that did that on purpose. Mike Enjoy is awesome. So, cool. Wow, you've been using Cakewalk since 1996. Nice. So was it technically Sonar then and very expensive? So thank you for being one of the people who paid for this software, and we all appreciate it coming in later and getting it for free, which is nuts. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful software, and it's outrageous that it's free. I absolutely love that it's free. A friend of mine got me thinking about, like, well, why don't you like teach at schools, show them some show kids some production. There's like an art school here, and I was like, I don't use the industry standard software. I don't use Ableton. I don't use Logic. And he was like, yeah, but that's all the better to have something free to like teach these kids. Some of these kids, they don't have money to pay for that software, but if they can get something for free and like learn it and start using it, it's really empowering. So that got me thinking about that. I bet there's programs out there through Bandlab that are like the teaching programs. Anyway, tangent. No, I really liked your typo a lot. Mike Enjoy. It's better. Good job. You improved it. All right. So maybe the best thing to do now that I've got all of my colors in order, I'm gonna... first thing to do is Control A, sorry, to make sure everything is... back it up. I'm gonna figure out the actual end of this song. About right here is when all the little doodads are gone. Oh, and that is exactly, okay, good. That's exactly when I must have done that before. Okay, so Control A. And bring this selection to the end of the ouch. The end of the end. And now to start exporting things, I used to go through and solo everything that I wanted to export. There's no need for that. To export stuff, all you have to do is highlight what you want to export. The tricky thing with this is I want to make sure that if I have something side chained to, say, the kick drum or the vocals or anything at all, I'm going to need to export that also along with it, or else it will not export as a side chained sound. So I'm going to make sure that I have send and sends. Straight sends are not side chains, so that's fine. They will come through with that effect. Looks like I have... Nope, that's the wonderful... this is an awesome plugin that just comes with Cakewalk, by the way, the modulator. It does not look sexy. However, play with it and you will be amazed at what it can do. It is so cool. So cool. Anyway, so that's on there and that's fine. Yeah, so I should be good to export these. So I'm going to go ahead and export. And I found it's helpful for me to have what it is at the top of the name and then have the project name. Because when I put it in my next project, then all the little... I only get a little bit of text that I can see on each vertical track. And when I have synth switch on October 5th, it's better than having switch on October 5th, because it'll look like the same thing all down the row. It's a little thing, but it's the little things that add up. All right, so these are my synths. This is switch on stems. What do I want to call it? I want to call this stems for switch on. Today is the 5th of October. Okay. We're going to export that. Oh, no. Good gracious. This needs to be as high quality a file as possible, so I want it as a wave. And I imported everything at 24-bit, so that should be fine. And I'm going to export it. Hi, Peter Ferguson, welcome. You say, my first time Cakewalk 1.0 sloppy diskette. Again, if that was a typo, I love it. Floppy diskette, but why not? And a 100 meg IBM, the size of a small refrigerator. Bravo! Wow, that's great. I wonder if, in Hollywood movies, they have just rooms full of old tech for set dressing later, and your computer could very well be in one of those studio warehouses and featured in a movie in 20 years. Or hell, 90s are coming back, so maybe it'll be featured next year. Very cool. Wow. And Peter Ferguson, were you making electronic music or were you recording acoustic? I'd be very curious to know. How cool. And Don Satan, if you're asking how long I have been using Cakewalk, it has been about 2 years. It's been 1 year since I've started my channel, about 1 year and change, which is wild. I've learned so many things from this channel and from all of you and the beautiful Cakewalk community that's out there. It's just inspiring. Okay, this exported, and I want to have a listen to it to make sure that it's sounding right. That's good so far. I won't listen to the whole thing. I'll just skip through. Make sure that all the parts are showing up. Oh. I noticed just now that I had the vocoder carrier, but I'm not hearing it. So that's good. Yeah, I don't hear any vocoder. Interesting. Okay, well that's fine. That seems to be working just fine. And onward. It's good to check all the files. I've made the mistake before of like somebody needed stems kind of quickly, and so I just sort of went through and didn't listen to each one like once I exported them, and I ended up sending him like a bunch of blank files. It's horrible. So that can happen, and it's best to check that first. Roke says, maybe I have effects in my buses. Yes, I have loads of effects in my buses. That's like how I do my effects. So, yes. All right, so now I'm going to have my candy things. This one is really vocal, though. Let me listen to this robo resample. Maybe I should have put it in a different bus. And then this one is much louder. I might lump this in with the vocoder. I think those two are going to... Oh, right. I just remembered why I wasn't hearing the vocoders, because I turned it off, because I didn't need it, because I resampled it and turned it into audio. Okay. Whew. Why don't I export my buses instead of the tracks? I guess I'm paranoid about the side chaining thing. I want to make sure that all the tracks that I'm exporting they're flowing through each effect, and some of my buses are hooked to other buses. So it's just better for me to do it by the tracks, and then that's all going through the master, if that makes sense. Because if I just exported a bus, I could be missing pieces. And that also might change. I might find that exporting via the bus is better. But this seems to work pretty well for me. So that's what I'm going with. All right, let's do these vocoders now. But yeah, just convince me otherwise. Okay, yeah, because of my workflow. Yes, I do all kinds of crazy routing things, and it's getting crazier the more I learn with my buses. So, yeah. But maybe at some point it'll make sense for me to export using the buses, but I just go track by track. And once again, I'm going to check to see if I have anything sidechained to these two that would need to also be... Okay. Robo resample. Oh, and I shouldn't have that soloed. That will not help. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I should be able to export those. These are vocoder. I didn't resample that first vocoder, did I? I didn't. I have to go back and do this one again. Don Satan says, I used to have problems with the routing of sidechain signals, but I think Cakewalk solved all those issues. Oh, say more about that. How did Cakewalk specifically solve those issues? 'Cause I sidechaining, I find sidechaining in Cakewalk pretty straightforward, but it isn't for, and I don't know how other programs do it. I think it's sort of similar though. I realize I need to redo that vocoder file because I did not actually resample the vocoder happening at the beginning. Okay. We will do that now.
We thought that they were merely toys.
Why you no work? Is this the right one? Did I delete it already? Sometimes I do that. I'll just set up another one. Who cares? Delete that. Okay, off of my vocoder bus. I need a send so I can resample. Let me see. Oh, you know, aux2. aux2. Vocoder resample. Yes, hello. Ah, very good. Okay, so now I set this, and away we go.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining
No?
girls and boys
No.
preparing.
Oh, because that's not the... Okay, never mind. Don't have the most efficient workflow when it comes to resampling, but that's all right. I'm relatively new at resampling, and there's so many amazing things you can do with it. Okay, aux2, here we go. Oh, because I had it muted. That mute button makes a really big difference. Really big difference. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, arming for recording. Here we go.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science, kids, and chemistry, and rocket joy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch.
Okay, very good. Now I have what I need, and we can pop that on up to the vocoder resample. Oh, that's cute. I forgot to take off ye old armed track. Good thing I wasn't recording over anything. Okay, now you mute, you go away. So now we have this.
We thought that they were merely
I love it.
for entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny
Could be a little softer.
to harness electricity. Science, kids, and chemistry, and rocket joy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Make it a little more gentle.
We thought that they were merely toys for
Oh, now I miss it.
entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science, kids, and operate from zeros and ones.
Cool. All right, now onward with the exportation of tracks. Control A. Rein that tail in. There we go. And vocoder resample and my little telephone voice. Let's export these. Take 2. Yes. Boo boo doo 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 doo. I still haven't experimented with any side chaining of the regular compressor that's on the Pro channel, and that's a really good compressor. I know that it is modeled after something quite famous. That's some mishmash of numbers and letters. 11P47. I don't remember, but anyway, it's something very famous and good. Analog hardware. But I know that there's a way to sidechain it. Mike made a video about it, and I'll have to watch it. But I really like the Sonatus compressor so far. All right, this finished up, and now I'm going to listen to it. Great.
I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up.
Oh.
Switch off our feelings too.
I did the wrong ones. Wow. Okay. This is this is how it goes. This is real. All right. This one, not that one. Yeah. One more time. Exporting the file. Vocoder. 24-bit. Wave. Export. Yes. Overwrite. Yes. But yeah, Cakewalk with routing, like, I love that I can make everything really colorful, so I can kind of get where things are going to. And with the sends, it's getting clearer and clearer to me all the time how it actually works. But it's taken a while for me to fully grasp how it works. Yeah. All right, 3rd time's a charm for exporting stems. Great. Good. Yes. Cool. All right, great. That's done. Now let's do our lead vocals. Do I have any other lead vocals? Don't think so. Those are all the original sounds. I don't need those. That's it. So, okay, and I'm going to check my side chains, see if there's anything that has an ear to anything else. Nope, those are good. All right, let's do it. And this will be lead box. I appreciate how it keeps all the settings the same once you've done one. It just assumes that the next one you're going to do is going to be with the same settings. I always appreciate that. Yeah, all these little things take time, and it makes sense that producers get paid a lot because all this stuff takes time. I mean, in big studios, often this is the kind of work that producers, like the big name producers, wouldn't do. They're like studio assistants would be doing this kind of stuff. But when we are home producers, we're doing it all. We got to do it in a way that sounds good and stands up to all the competition. So, all right, let me make sure that that turned out good. The lead vocal.
Thought that they were merely zeros and ones.
I've got an effect on there, and that's fine.
That's
It's not the vocoder. It's Little Ultra Boy. Hate that name, but it's a really good effect. And I've got the telephone effect that I did on there. Okay, so that one's good to go. What do I have left? I have my basses. Let's do my basses. These are definitely, I'm going to want to check for sidechain. Pretty sure I do have something sidechain. Yes, okay. So with this, since I have this going to, oh, but it's going to the late bus. That should be okay. It's not hooked to the kick for pumping or anything. So that should be okay. We're going to listen to it though. This was the one where it was really echoey without this side chaining. So if it ends up being really echoey, then I'll look at it again and figure out what we have to do. But let's try exporting it just like this. Bus. Oh no. I was talking with Kianra a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about like why there aren't more women that we know of using Cakewalk. So far, like I know 3 others besides myself who use Cakewalk. Vox Productions. She has some good YouTube videos also on like artist development and sort of the non-tech side of production. And then there's Electric Armchair. She does her work on Cakewalk. And then there's Kianra. And then there's me. And I don't know. I think it's really colorful and fun, but maybe it's not as like clean and easy looking as Logic. And that like sort of turns people away from it. I don't know. I think it's a beautiful program. And even more beautiful because it's free. Is this sounding right? Listen to that echo. Okay. That seems to be... That seems to be all right. So we'll go with that. Yay! We're getting it done. All right, now for we have this. I'm gonna put my telephone voice with the rest of my backing vocals. And let us check those for side chains. I guess I didn't do a whole lot of side chaining on this except for with the effects. No? No. What did I even send the kick to? Oh. Huh. But I didn't have a... Did I mess up the bass? I did. This is why it takes me a long time to do stems. All right, we're redoing those bass tracks. Okay. I have this compressor. And that compressor is listening to this kick over Not on the... That would have made sense for me to put it on the kick, but it's listening to the kick track. It would have made sense for me to put it on the kick bus, but it's listening to the kick track. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, who are you listening to? Oh, that's fine. This kick. Okay, so one is listening to the background vocals, this one's listening to the late bus, and this one is listening to the bass. And we want that to be pre-fader, so that when I pull this all the way down, it'll still catch it in the recording. In the exporting. So I want to also grab that kick. Let me export this again. I knew I didn't do something right. Okay. Now there should be more room for that kick drum. It should be clearer. But I won't hear it when in this export. Yeah, Don is saying, I think people are usually suspicious about free software and like there's always a catch. Yeah, and people believe that DAWs make some kind of difference in the quality of music you produce, so they prefer the standards. But they're really, it's so true. There's really not standards. There's companies that have marketed themselves into places of higher learning so that becomes the standard just because that's what they use at the university. Some universities use Avid, some use Logic, some use Ableton. It really, like, whatever class you're in, but it's like, who did their marketing team get on the horn and sell to? That's why we don't see Cakewalk in schools. But like, seriously, for cities like New Orleans, where there's a lot of the population here doesn't have the money for $200, $300, or whatever a month dollar software. But there's, if that has to be the gate, then you're losing so much talent. When you give them a tool, give somebody a tool like Cakewalk that's free and hugely powerful, then amazing stuff can come out into the world. Amazing art can be made. So I do really appreciate that Cakewalk is free. And like, yeah, there's, what's the catch? The catch is that if somebody, like, I tell somebody I do music production and they're like, oh, what DAW you use? And if I don't say Logic or Ableton, they sort of like discount me. That's the catch. But it's just because they don't know. And it's okay. It's okay. Like, I've had people, or we were having a nice discussion about music and arranging and production, and then like I tell them what program I use and they're like, stop talking to me. So whatever, that's kind of snobbery. The music, if it sounds good, who the fuck cares, right? All right, let's listen to this bass track again, see if I exported it correctly this time, now that I got the sidechain in there. I shouldn't hear any kick, and I should hear more space in it. It sounds punchier already. Yeah. Cool. Good. All right, bass done. Bass is done. Now let's do the backing vocals here. Grab my telephone voice. And yeah, I guess I should really look at my buses to see if anything is, or the usual suspects of the kick. Like, what's this? I do think that the kick is sidechained to, this might be tricky. It's sidechained to the bus. I think about this. Okay, then. I think I need to do the same thing and have that kick be selected also. Let's do it. Export. Sorry. BBs. Wait, Don, you're saying Pro Tools doesn't support VST? How can it be a DAW without supporting virtual instruments? That's very strange. Or maybe you're missing a number? VST 3? Ah, that's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, that's part of their marketing. They use AAX. Okay. Well, okay. Good on them if that's what's working. Right, let me export, or let me check these BB file. BB. Off, on, off, on, off. Sounding good? Yup. Yep. Telephone voice. Good. On. Good. That's good to go. All right. And let me get my candy bits here. I have these soldiers marching in this little pew, 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 pew. And I don't think I had these hooked into anything. I don't think so. Hooked to anything? Anything hooked to you? No. Okay. We'll export those as candy. I don't have a whole lot of candy in this production, but I feel like there's enough else going on that it doesn't need it. I do love good ear candy, though. I'll get better at making it. Andrew Huang has a really good video on ear candy and how like it shouldn't be an afterthought. Like, I should watch that video again. It was really good. I like Andrew Huang. I think he has a really positive and straightforward way of teaching. Really appreciate. I forget what program he uses. I want to say he uses Ableton, but maybe he uses Logic. I don't remember. I'd like to take one of his like master classes. That would be fun. Okay, there's that. Good. Where's my pew 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 pew? It's really at the end. There it is. Okay. That's all there is to that file. All right. I think I'm down to it. I've got all my backing. Got all my synths. Got all my vocals. Okay. Drum time. And I just have 2 drum tracks. This one's empty. I don't even think I used it. Cool. Okay, good. Yay. Is Produce Like a Pro, is that Andrew Huang? Yeah. If so, yes. I like his channel too. I feel like I haven't seen very many of his videos. I should like ring the bell on his station if I haven't already. Oh, I do need to turn up my kick now. I can take it off of silent. There we go. This is another good opportunity. Like, I keep everything at Unity, but things can get shifted around, and it's good to check through when I'm making stems, like in case I have something turned all the way down or by accident. That's never good. Okay, so I've got the 2 drum parts that I need. Okay, here's something interesting. So with the drums, they're hooked into Satala. So, oh, I just remembered something. I'm going to have to redo this. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Okay. I must be tired. Satala, unless these are also checked, it won't care about just the kick tracks. All those things that I thought were. Oh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. I want to do it right. So it means you got to go back and be willing to go back and do stuff. All right. Let me just get these exported. I have a lot of like forehead smacking moments in my videos. I guess I hope it's part of my charm. But yep. These are drums. Yeah. Warren Hwart. Okay, I will check out that channel. Warren Hwart. Not Dan Worrell. I forget what his channel is, but it's pretty good too. He uses a lot of Fab Filter stuff. And I don't use Fab Filter because I don't need it. Pro Channel has a really good EQ. And who knows, maybe we can do crazy things with Fab Filter, but I don't need it. I got the Pro Channel. All right, let's listen to this now. Make sure I got all my drums. Wow, I'm really annoyed with myself. I'm going to have to redo the bass. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to redo this too. Okay. What happened is I just selected the kick. And I need to select all this business too. Efficiency. Oh, efficiency is not really my thing yet. I would like to make it my thing. I am working towards that by making all these mistakes in front of you. Yeah, I've been producing for a couple of years. I'm totally in love with it, and it's taken over my life, and I'm happy about that. But I make tons of mistakes, and in the end, I want to come out with something good. So I am willing to be bad. I think that's what it takes. How many are you? Do you believe in the 10,000 hour rule? I mean, I've had a mentor say that like you need to get your 1,000th production. Like I like that. That's like a doable number, even though it's a lot. Yeah, those Fab Filter plugins, so expensive, and like why? I guess those who love them really love them, and they think they're worth it. But I don't know. It's a mind game too. If you pay a lot for a plugin, maybe you use it more because you paid for it. That's kind of like, it's not necessarily a better plugin or more useful or more functional. It's just you feel like you should use it because it's there and you bought it for lots of money. I don't know. Some things you do get what you pay for. I feel like some of those Spitfire audio libraries of sounds, like wow. Some of the paid for ones, oh my God, the strings. They're dreamy. And I get it because that takes a ton of work. They had to take so many thousands of samples to get what they got. And it's beautiful. All right. So that was my drums. Let's make sure I got all the bits and pieces. There we go. Now I got all the goodies in there. Very good. Okay. So what else do I need to redo? I need to redo the backing vocals and the bass. Okay. I can do this. Let's try to do it quick. Oh, I know. The BBC Discovery is tremendous. And I don't know why that's free either. But thank you so much, Spitfire Audio, for making that free. I'm excited about our competition, the Bridgerton competition. I'm wondering what's going to happen. Who's going to win? And I keep thinking, like, that prize is so cool where you get to sit down with a composer who works on Bridgerton and, like, get a lesson with him. It's like, if you're already a good enough composer to, like, win that thing, why you need a lesson with him, you know? Like, so I hope they pick some sort of, like, slightly janky composer like me so I can sit down with him and, you know, improve my craft. Anyway. All right, now I'm going to redo my bass stems because I want to make sure that I'm actually getting my side chain in there. So, okay, once again, kick and then the sitalas so that it actually has all the information it needs. All right. The more mistakes I make, the better I will get at doing all of this. That's my theory. And yeah, this isn't the like really exciting things like adding effects and ooh, here's how to arrange something so it sounds good. Like all that's really important. But things like, you know, I didn't know what stems were when I first made an album. Like, I was with the Duke of Euclid's Novelty Orchestra. No idea. We were just, like, so innocent. We just made music. We wanted to make an album to have an album. And that was beautiful. But then there's just, like, so many things about the music business we had no idea. We thought, like, oh, you make an album, then you release it into the wild. And it goes where it needs to go. Weirdly, that sort of happened. But it's not the way things are done in a business sense. All right, let's listen to this bass stem now and see what we get. Oh, I kept the kick on. All right, here we go. One more time. Fifth time's the charm. Are there things like this where it's like, you know what you're doing wrong, and yet you keep doing it until, like, one day you just know not to do that anymore? Are there things like that for you in the world of production where you've just made the mistake so many damn times that you finally learned? There's just so many knobs. There's so many buttons. There's so many slidey things. And it can get confusing, especially when you're tired. All right, let's try this again. Doodly-doo bass stems. It takes a million years for me to make stems. Okay. I'm just going to trust. I think that's sounding good. I couldn't really tell before, so we're just going to trust that. Now, I am going to do the backing vocals. Take off the bass. Like, no. I'm going to add this telephone voice. And that should be everybody I need for the backing vocals. And how did that get shorter all of a sudden? There we go. Oh, that makes me nervous for what the bass did. Was it short like that when I exported it? I'm sorry if this is painful to watch. How are you tonight? Please tell me about your lives. I would really like to hear like what genres you're into and what you're working on. It's cool that Don, you did some acoustic stuff. Do you still do acoustic recordings? And yeah, do tell me, and also if there's things that baffle you, maybe I can make a video about it to help. And we can all be debaffled. Wait, this is BBs, not bass. BBs. Debaffled. It's a word now. I'm going to check my bass file and make sure it doesn't cut off at the end. And yeah, once these stems are in place, and these are like stems number 1, and then I'll mix them so that things are sparkly where they should be sparkly and quiet where they should be quiet. And then I'll export those stems again, but it'll be easier than this first go around. You're releasing an album? Oh, so cool. Do drop the name of your band and like where we can find this album. That's so cool. Is it Halloween music specifically? I love Halloween music. I am also, I haven't in a while, but I'm also working on an EP with one of my co-writers for Halloween, but I don't think we're going to actually have it out by Halloween. But that's awesome. That is awesome, awesome. Okay, let me check this file. Check my bass file once again. Try not to throw things at the computer.
Switch on, switch on, switch on.
Good. Good. Hi, Steve Wozinski. Woznicki. Steve Woznicki. Hello, welcome. Say, I need to be able to do a repeat, a vamp, or a loop, and then exit that loop and move on to the next measure. You do Broadway shows. Ooh. That seems like maybe the Matrix in Cakewalk would be able to help with that. Do watch Mike Enjo's video about the Matrix view. That it's a lot like live loops in Logic and in Ableton. There's an alternate view. I forget what they call it, but it's a lot like that. So the Matrix view in Cakewalk, do check that out. That's so cool. So you're wanting to use Cakewalk Live. That's awesome. I'm also wanting to learn how to do Cakewalk Live. So this would be something that I could do some study on for sure. Don Satan, it was just a random date, the Halloween date. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. But it's a good date. Anyway, still let us know the name of your band so that we can have a listen and congratulate you. That's awesome. Way to go. All right. So those BBs are sounding good. I need to listen to the space one to see if it cuts off at the end because I think it does. Yeah, that's not right. Damn it. Damn it. All right. I'm going to turn. The kick is turned down. The kick is turned down. Oh my God. Okay. This is at the right timing. Damn it. Maybe I should do this tomorrow. I'm not tired. I'll check my work tomorrow. How's that? Wow. Okay. All right. It's at the right timing. And I will select the kick. I will select these two Satalas that have the kick info. And make sure it's really at the end. Okay. And make sure that the beginning is good too. Okay. Goodness gracious. How many times? 6 times or something crazy like that? Okay. Yeah, the arranger track isn't really. It would. You could play with how things sound in the arranger track. So it's worth looking at. I have a video on the arranger track, and also Mike has a video on the arranger track, and I linked to his video in my video. So while you're here on my channel, you can take a look at that arranger track video, and then in the description there's also Mike's longer video about the arranger track. But I think that Matrix is going to be what you want, the Matrix view. Yeah. Sueños de mole. How cool. Okay, alternative rock. Nice. Love that. Very cool. All right, now I should have the correct ending. I'm gonna... There we go. That's the correct ending. Wow, y'all. Okay. And I think I had this time wrong for the BVs, so once more, here's what we're doing. And then I think it's going to be done. Okay, I've got the kick down, got these BVs, got my telephone voice. I have kick, Satala, and export. And it's all the right time. Yep, beginning and end. So I want all the stems to be exactly the same length so I could just pop them into my project. If one is off, it's annoying. I can fix it, but it's annoying. So just to be sure, I'm going to re-export these with the right time amount. And that'll be the last stem. God damn it. Okay. Making my mistakes now. How cool. How long has your band been together? They sound cool. Sueños de mole. Cool. And do you play live, or is it all are you recording artists? I'm really wanting to learn to be a live performing artist again. I did years ago with the Duke of Eucharisty Orchestra when I played tuba and sang, but that's very different from electronic music. And I would like to get together a set. It would be very cool. Have I listened to Stereo Total? No, I haven't. I'll check that out. I will check that out. All right. I think I finally have the correct things. Wow. Okay. Now for the test. We're going to save this. Close it. Goodbye. And I had a mixing session up. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the same session and make a copy of it, save as, because I like how it's set up. And we are going to save a copy as. And this is switch on. Switch on. Mixing session. Today is the 5th. Okay. I'm going to delete all of these. Boop. Oh, this is Lego Man still. Whoa, 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 no. Why would it? Yeah, I must be tired, y'all. I should have just done a save as, really. Or, what? Okay, I'm gonna close this again. open it and switch on because I saw the file there. Here we go. Okay. Stereo Total. Where's Stereo Total from? It's a great name. And it might not be Total. I might be fancifying it. Maybe it's just Total. And that's cool too. All right. I've got the right project. Now I can delete all these. Boop, bye. And I also don't need these in here. So we're just going to delete those. Bye. Right? Yeah, I don't need those. I don't need those. Not for this. Okay. And let me pull in these files. The easiest way to do it is to take it from here. So I'm going to just grab up all of these and pull them on in. Bop. It's going to do its thing. All right. And everybody looks nearly the same length. The drums don't look good though. God damn it. Let's listen. Okay, we're all right so far.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity.
The way that drum track looks makes me nervous. I don't like it.
Rocket toy assemble.
Fuck.
But then we found it true.
Yep, it's wrong. But maybe it's wrong in an okay way. No, it's not. All right. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna close this. We're going back. All right. But first of all, let me see if there's anything else that's wrong. Everything else looks fine. All right. I know what happened. Shouldn't be too big of a deal to go on back and get that drum track right. Okay, I should listen to their song L'amour. All right, right on. I will. I love it when people give me music recommendations. It's always nice to listen to something different. Yeah, I often just am listening to my own, the stuff I'm working on all the time. And even in my car, I got to check the mix, right? Got to check the mix in the car. So it would be nice to take like a little break from my own stuff and listen to something new. I appreciate that. All right, here's what we are doing. See, now I'm speedy at this. I got this now. Drum, drum, Satella and all y'all. I don't have taiko drum on there. I'm just gonna grab it anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, got the right beginning, got the right end. All the pieces that should be there are there. Let's do it. This is called drums, stems, switch on. Yeah. Tuber. Wave, 24-bit entire mix. Speakers, yes. Yes. The car does not lie. I don't know, I feel like the car sort of lies too, but it's really where so many people listen to music. A lot of people also listen to music on their phones, and that's always a big controversy, is that people listen to we can't like just mix for people to listen to music on their phones. We can't. Those speakers are shitty and they're compressing the hell out of things, and it does feel kind of gratifying when a mix I've made sounds halfway decent on a phone, though, I gotta say. All right. I think I've got the right stem now. Let's see if I did it. Drums. I'm gonna cry. It's missing my kick. All right. Forget it. I'm doing the kick separate. Y'all saw that. You were like shaking your heads at me like, oh, she got that kick. She got that kick muted. She gonna be disappointed. Dang it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna finish up pretty soon. But yeah, it takes a long time to make all these mistakes. And here's my cat Gary for your entertainment while we're waiting on the file. He's a classic. And he's very hungry, so I should probably get off the last stream pretty soon. But yes, all right. Now I should have my beautiful kick drum all on its own, which is actually pretty normal to do these things separately. Great. There it is. Okay. Now we save and close. And go back, and then I think I'll do some mixing tomorrow with all the rest of the project. But yeah, I'm trying to do my own mastering using MasterDesk, just a plugin, and I'm like comparing it to the master that Bandlab does, and those are really good. So I think that they're a good learning tool in that way as well, where I can try my hand at doing the mastering with the plugin and all the things that I do with the stems, and then comparing it to what Bandlab does with their AI mastering service, which is really good. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Don. It's fun to watch a person making creative decisions and creative mistakes. Hey. Yeah, that's my specialty. Specializing in creative mistakes. Yes. Perhaps I myself am a creative mistake. That's probably true. All right, let's put these in here and see how this does for us now. See if they line up nicely. Look at that. They're lining up. Let's have a listen now. Come on, audio drop out. Don't be like that. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I'll hit play and it'll go boop. And then it'll start playing. Why? It's probably, I don't know. Do we need a new computer? Like, this is not that hard. There's like nothing. There's no plugins on this right now. Like, what? I don't know. All right, good. This is sounding better.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science, kids, and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up and down.
While I'm here, let's beef some stuff up. This is fun. louder.
Humans of antiquity.
It might be hard drive issues. I think my regular hard drive is pretty full. My Black Friday present is probably going to be some nice solid state terabyte hard drives that'll have like put in my desktop. That'd be real nice.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch on.
Way louder.
That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Turn this vocoder down. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Get these sparkly. Synth could be a little sparklier too.
Become robots,
on.
cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Let's get Gene's vocals nice. I love that line. So creepy. Oh Lord, that's too loud.
Switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Pew, 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 pew.
switch on, switch off, our feelings too. Up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Okay, 25% free is healthy. Okay, that's good to know. I think what I need to do is just, because I have all of, it's real, however I set it up in the beginning, I wouldn't do again, but I think what I need to do is take all of my sample libraries, take them off the main hard drive, and put them onto a storage hard drive, which I have about half of a terabyte available in my storage hard drive now. And yeah, I think when I get a new terabyte drive or 2 terabyte drive, my goodness, that would be awesome. Then I will start storing samples on there. For a while, I was hesitant to do that because I thought that the computer would struggle to pull samples from a different drive, but it's all solid state. It doesn't matter. It's all, it just grabs it. So anyway, yes, you're probably right. You're probably right. Thank you for saying that, because I have been avoiding decluttering my hard drive, and I need to do it. All right, let's do another pass at this. And just because it's fun, when everything's like clean like this, ooh, you can just get really clear with what you want to hear, the sounds and how. It's really nice.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for our destiny to harness electricity. Science kits and chemistry and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Ooh, just turn it down though, because it's too hot. It's peaking.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing
I want the vocals to be just loud and proud in the front.
electricity, science kits and chemistry and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to
Just a little bit more vocoder.
ones.
Let's figure out where the vocoder is.
Switch on, switch on.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for our destiny to harness electricity,
That right there is the honkiest.
chemistry and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly
It's pretty nice.
to operate from zeros and ones.
Try that again.
We thought that they were merely training girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science, kids, and
That
chemistry.
looks pretty good. I like this bump. It's 60.
But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
That's my kick drum doing.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too.
Background.
That's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too.
Again. Yeah, but it's a hard drive issue. I gotta declutter this weekend. So annoying. Please play the thing. No? You don't want to play the thing?
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off.
Yeah, do you have Voxengo Span? It's free and it's great.
I'm down, you're up.
Fantastic.
Switch off. Our feelings too. Humans of antiquity were
Right, good.
focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries.
Here's my synth doing things a little bit.
Found it is no mystery.
Oh, let's put the console on everything.
An implant chips
Give it the glue.
me. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off. Our feelings too.
Oh. I'm fast at something. Thank you. Yeah. What is it about the EQ bands that that takes you time? Something that I like to do that helps me get just a better handle on EQ and how things are sounding is to do sweeps, and it's actually a really good idea to do it on every channel, so to make sure that I'm getting rid of any frequencies that are unpleasant and boosting ones that are tasty. So let's do that. Actually, I want to do a sweep on this bass channel. I think pretty good on the bass, and let's do a solo. It's a dim solo, and let's have this be our sweeper. Make it really narrow. And we just go like this. There's nothing up there. That's good.
We thought that they were merely toys for.
Oh, I love the effect of a sweeping EQ. I know I shouldn't, but I probably will. I love it. All right. Yep, I have to. That's so cool. I'm gonna do it. Just gives it such cool movement.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys preparing for a destiny to harness electricity.
Don't mind me.
It's in chemistry.
That's what I always do. It's always interesting.
Found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones. Switch on, switch on, switch Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
I'm just gonna do this for the whole song. This is fun.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, that's what we do. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too. Humans become robots, cyborgs through and through.
There.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you. Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
I really like that little cool. Okay. Well, I totally didn't do any subtractive. You know what? I am going to take a little bit of energy just out of this center once it decides to play, because that'd be real cool. Just have this. Boop. So it's not so energetic there. I noticed when I would sweep over that, it would go. So let's hear this. I get okay. Why isn't it? I want to punch something when it gives me those little blips. Yeah, automation is the best, and it's so easy in Cakewalk. It's so easy, except for when my system is blipping out. Come on now. Put the console on everything. Okay, let's try it again. Wait. There we go. Whoa. Whatever. Let that do its thing.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science kits and chemistry and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones. Switch on, switch on.
We'll use this little low one to do some sweep.
Switch on, switch
Sweep.
on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down.
Woofy.
Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Try it again. I may be boosting something that's a little too. Ooh, no, go away. That's not the one I want. I want this lead. Here we go.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity.
It's a little harsh in there.
And chemistry and rocketry assemble
Yeah, maybe I don't want to. Well, but it makes it sparkly.
to operate from zeros and ones.
Nah, I like it without. Okay, good.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys.
Ooh, there's a whistle. You hear that?
Destiny to harness electricity. Science, kits, and chemistry and rocketry assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on.
Well, that's all telephony. Go on. Play, please. Be real cool if you played.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest man in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips.
I think I don't want this whoopiness, but I want this.
Switch on, switch on, switch
And then I want some of this.
switch on, switch off. That's what
Sparkle.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
feelings too.
Okay. We avoided that whistle, right? Not hearing.
Humans of antiquity were focused on philosophy, but
Yeah,
soon
sounds
set
good.
sail across the sea to make some new
Alright, let's look at my
discoveries.
synth.
Smartest man in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on.
Alright, who do we have?
We do, I'm up,
Who is our frequencies?
switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
A little strange, right there. I have a lot of different synths, but I want to make sure if anything sounds nasty, we get it out of there.
robots, cyborgs through and
Try again. I'm gonna clean up my hard drive. That's what's happening.
on philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest man
Everything sounds pretty good, actually.
found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity and implant chips in you and me.
Like, there's nothing. Oh, that's a little harsh.
Switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what
I don't want it to totally go away, but it's a little harsh.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off. That's what we do.
switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch off.
I want those little sparkly things to happen.
Down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Nice. Let's hear it without. Yeah.
humans.
I don't know. I feel like maybe the streaming is extra stress on my system, but it does this often. And it's very irritating. So, I don't know. Hard to say. All right, let's do our vocoder next here. See how things are sounding with the vocoder. Okay, let's do a little sweep. Make this guy
We
nice narrow.
merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. science, bits and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Wow, it's really just quiet. I guess I could bump it. I think those frequencies are fine. Yeah, that sounds good.
Found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch
Sounds good.
Switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Alright, let's listen to the drums, see how they're doing. If they're healthy. Sweep. Let's start the drums from the beginning. Make this little sweepy guy. There's no drums happening here. Why did I choose to start at the beginning? It's a great question. Let's start soon enough.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys.
Smacky.
Preparing for a destiny to harness electricity. Science, bits and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones. Switch on, switch on, switch on.
Oh, and I don't have any kick in these drums, so I might as well just put a high pass on that. Bye. Boost these little. Ooh, ooh. Sorry. Oh, there is some. Not a lot, though. And back that up. And get that nice.
Humans of antiquity were folk.
Okay. This is sounding nice and crisp now. Really getting crisp.
Philosophy, but
So listen to this kick now.
across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found it is no mystery to breach the cranial cavity.
Ooh.
Tubes in you and me.
Ooh.
Switch on, switch on, switch on.
Boof. Boof. That's what Cy Medway Smith is talking about when he wants the buff.
We do. I'm
Hear that with everything.
lying down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of knock on this drum. It's kind of a soft drum. Let's find where that knock is, though. So
Humans become robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
interesting. That kind of makes it cut through a little bit. Clipping though.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. That's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down.
Let's see how this is.
Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
Yeah, sorry, the stream is getting interrupted. It's something with OBS. My internet connection is pretty good. I just bought one separate from the cities because the cities is utter crap. So sorry about that. So this is with it on. Without it. With those particular boosts, I might even turn it down.
Humans of antiquity were folk.
Nope, it's not. It's not only you. Yep. Just doing everything I can to make sure it's a steady experience, but yeah, sorry.
In history, they found it is no mystery to preach the
This is sounding pretty dope right now.
plant chips in you and me.
Switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on. That's what we do.
Switch on, switch on.
Ooh, I've got some low energy there I don't need.
What we do, I'm up, you're down, I down, you're up. Switch on, switch up, our
Feelings too.
Look at this. Sounding great. Where's that coming from?
humans become robots, cyborgs through and through. Switch
See all that low end stuff? Like, what is that?
after you.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do on the master bus. Put a low pass on everything and see what's hanging out down there. Make sure it's just only the things that should be. Steep slope on there. That synth does not need to be in there. I can tighten that up a little. Slope. Try that again. I can try smashing that up. Whoa. It's misbehaving. Okay. Let's try that. Come on. Kick. All right. There's some automation I need to just delete. Yeah, we do need some more kick down there. Yeah, it's just like bass time. I mean, there's no bass, there's no kick in the very beginning. Kick starts here, but it's a little dull. You know what? Even though these are stems, we should do the thing where this is the bass is squishes for the drums. Yeah. Oh, because I have it separate. Yes. Okay, sweet. I'm really glad I did it that way now. Now I will always do that. I'm always going to export the kick stem separate for this very reason in case I need to do this. So I'm going to add the Sonatus compressor. I have a little preset I set up, EDM pump, that just it squishes it down real nice. Ooh, it might change the volume of the sound though. Let's see. Okay. Well. All right. So that's about right. And then let's hook this. Wow. I am gonna smack something. All right. And then let's hook that to our kick drum. Just go to there. Ah, there we are. That's right. Let's open this back back up.
Electricity, science bits and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up,
This can let up a little.
you're up, switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Let's hear this now. Yeah. Good. What if I made this a softer knee? Let's hear that now.
chips and you and me.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off, that's what we do. I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're
Yep.
switch on, switch off, our
Feelings too.
Cool, much better. And all right, there was some automation on this that I need to get rid of. Ooh, woofy stuff. Okay, I did so much automation on this bass. Clean this up. All right, get rid of the one on the slope. Gain, slope. Yeah, get rid of all this stuff, babe. And compressor threshold. Oh dear, no, no, no. I didn't want that to write. I just want it to be what it was. Okay. Work on that. Then this was LMF enable, mid frequency enable. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to my compressor, and that should just not change. Man, every time it does that thing. All right, that's loud. I don't like that it's changing the volume. I want it to get out of the way without changing the volume.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls.
This is tricky. I want to make room for that kick drum, but it's a fine balance. Very fine balance. I should probably do it tomorrow. I didn't even think I would get this far in mixing. It's just fun.
We thought that they were merely toys for entertaining girls and boys, preparing for a destiny to harness electricity, science bits and chemistry, and rocket toy assembly. But then we found it truly fun to operate from zeros and ones.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off.
All right, let me finish this out. Okay. My drums could be a little bit smackier in this region,
Humans of antiquity.
although they're fairly pretty smacky.
Some philosophy, but soon set sail across the sea to make some new discoveries. Smartest men in history, they found
There we go.
no mystery to
Yeah, both. Ear fatigue and general fatigue, all of it. I should stop. I can't. This little EQ sweeping thing is like one of my favorite parts to do, so that I give everything their space. My panning is sound. I'm happy with my panning. And my synths are also living in that area. And they're sounding fairly good, but I have them turned down a bit, huh?
humans speak.
Doesn't really make a difference. I think I was getting rid of a whistle there.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We're coming after you.
Vocoder lives in there. Sounded good.
Sidewalks through and through. Switch on.
Oh, that's not vocoder actually. There's no vocoder there right there.
Coming after you.
Inching it up.
Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off.
See if there's any irritating stuff here.
We do, I'm up, you're down, I'm down, you're up. Switch on, switch off, our feelings too.
I've got my backing vocals, which are nice and airy. Good. I feel like the synths are up there too. Yeah, that all sounds good. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. Thank you all for hanging out. It was delightful hanging out with you. Thank you, Don Satan and Roque Avellaneda. There we go. Oh, I usually work 45 minutes and using the take a 15 break. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. And probably would have done me good in my failing to export stems in a good way. But now I know how to do it better. Maybe. Possibly. However, thank you so much for hanging out. I try to do this on every Wednesday. And somewhere between 5 and 7 is when I start. So I went way long today. It was fun and frustrating and all of it. Just like music production in general. So, thanks so much. And I hope that whether you're watching this now or later, that you have a wonderful, whatever time of day it is for you. And happy music making.